Today I'm going to show you everything you need to know to start getting awesome smooth shots with your mobile phone and the Smove Mobile Gimbal, and that's coming up right now. Hey guys, Ryan Camp with the Piedmont Motion Picture Company. Thank you so much for joining me today. If this is your first time finding us, this channel focuses on learning and growing as a filmmaker. Features films, educational resources for filmmakers, and gear reviews and tutorials just like this one. So if you're interested in any of that stuff, please consider subscribing. Today I'm going to show you how to set up, walk you through all the features, and show you how to get the best results with the Smove Mobile Stabilizer that works with Android and iPhone devices. This gimbal has been a game changer, especially for vloggers. I'm actually shooting on it right now. I've been using it for about a week, and I'm going to show you everything that I've learned about the gimbal since I've had it. Before we go any further, full disclosure, Smove Mobile was awesome enough to send me this gimbal to try out and share with you guys. So thank you so much to them for that. So without further ado, let's check out the Smove Mobile Extendable Smartphone Stabilizer. The Smove Mobile is a 3-axis extendable smartphone gimbal. In the box, you'll find the gimbal itself, a wrist strap, micro USB charging cable, and 2 different cable options for charging your smartphone while it's inserted in the stabilizer. The first thing you'll want to do is charge your Smove Mobile Stabilizer to 100% by using the provided charge cable by plugging it into a 5-volt USB charger, which is not included. While the gimbal is charging, be sure to download the Smove Mobile app onto your mobile device. Attach the wrist strap to the holes in the base of the handle. Next, remove your smartphone's protective case and place your phone in the cradle. If the smartphone is unbalanced in the cradle and tilts to the left or right, adjust the arm until the phone sits as horizontal as possible. Make sure the smartphone is secure and power on the gimbal by holding down the function button until the status indicator turns green and the gimbal beeps. Likewise, when you're ready to turn off the gimbal, press and hold the function button until the indicator changes from a flashing red to a solid red and then beeps. Side note, when the gimbal's battery is low, the status indicator will blink red 3 times every 5 seconds. That's when you know it's time for a charge. Once the phone is in your gimbal, balanced and powered on, you can connect the phone to the gimbal using Bluetooth, or you can launch the Smove Mobile app. The Smove Mobile is unique in that it's able to fully extend out like a selfie stick with a telescoping handle. Just be sure not to twist this handle when pulling it out or in. To switch from right to left-hand mode, simply turn and swing the arm of the gimbal to either side. By default, the gimbal is in pan-follow mode, which means that the tilt axis is locked for up and down, but if you pan left or right, the gimbal will follow. By double tapping the function button, you can switch to all follow mode. Now the gimbal will follow with the tilt axis and the pan axis. In this mode, you can use the joystick to control the gimbal freely on the roll axis as well. If at any time while using the gimbal you would like to get back to default mode or center the gimbal, just double tap the trigger located on the back of the handle. The trigger button has 3 different functions. If you hold the trigger down, it will lock the gimbal in place. Double tapping it returns it to center position, and the trigger can also switch the gimbal from horizontal to vertical modes by holding down the trigger button while the blue light is flashing, and pressing the function button as you turn 90 degrees. Bring the gimbal back into landscape mode by double tapping the trigger. A cool feature with iPhone is that just by pairing the phone with the gimbal, it allows for recording control of both photo and video control directly from the recording trigger on the Smove Mobile's handle. The sliding button on the side of the handle controls the zoom functions of your mobile device. To change the follow speed of the gimbal, we'll need to open up the app and go to Gimbal Settings, then Shooting Scenes. Default mode is basically medium, smooth mode is slower, and sports mode is the fastest. Inside the app, we can also set the phone to face tracking or object tracking. By default, the gimbal will be set to face tracking, but we can switch over to object by pressing this icon right here. Press the screen on a face in the frame to lock on the face in the follow mode. For object following, tap the screen and drag a box around the object you wish to follow. The Smove Mobile has great features for in-motion time-lapse capturing as well. In the app settings, you can go into auto rotation mode rate to adjust aspects of the time-lapse capture, including the panning speed and tilting speed. There's also a handy little guide built right into the menu for guiding you through the process. To set up a time lapse, press the function button 4 times. You'll hear a beep, and now you need to set the starting point and the end point for your time lapse. You can do this by turning the gimbal where you want it to start by hand. Once you get to the starting position of your choice, press the function button once and you'll hear a beep. Now you can turn the gimbal any way you want until you reach its end position, meaning that you can even tilt the gimbal up and down as you move it, and it will follow the path during the time lapse. Once you reach your desired endpoint, press the function button again and the gimbal will follow the path you just set at the speed you indicated in the menu. Pretty cool tech, I must say. Touching on the screen while in the app will bring up a circle which gives you access to photography settings and controls, ISO, contrast, white balance, brightness, etc. And you can just let the app adjust things for you by tapping auto mode. You can also see what follow mode you are currently in by checking out the icon at the top corner of the screen. The app also comes with some filters that you can apply to your video footage, as well as panoramic controls, time-lapse, and slow motion controls built right into the app. Once paired with your mobile device, the app can also adjust your camera settings as well. To calibrate the gimbal, head into the horizontal calibration options in Settings. Here you can adjust the gimbal's calibration using the plus and negative buttons and configure how sensitive they are with each press. And there you have it. That should be everything you need to get started using your Smove Mobile. Okay guys, I hope this video has been beneficial to you. If you'd like to learn more about the Smove Mobile and find out how you can get one for yourself, just visit the link that's in the description below. Question of the day: if you've happened to use the Smove Mobile Gimbal on a project, please share the link with us below so we can check it out. Don't forget to check out our new page on Patreon. Become a patron and get rewards and exclusive content like access to our films and behind the scenes footage for those films before anyone else. Be sure to follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Piedmont Motion. Okay guys, that does it for today. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please give us a like and a subscribe, and don't forget to click that bell notification icon so you don't miss anything. And until next time, I'll see you guys on the next Piedmont Motion Picture Show.